just something I had to get done today. So I have the ground meat defrosting or defrosted, and I need to make it up. I don't want it to go bad. I won't have time tomorrow night to make it, so I'm just gonna make a batch of chili here, and we'll get it going. So first thing is I've got my beans here, my kidney beans. We're gonna drain those. I soaked them overnight. Now I need to boil them. So let's just give them a little bit of a rinse. Actually, this cup can go away. So I'm not doing the sunset hike tonight. Probably do that tomorrow night. And we'll get in there and get those good and rinsed. All right, so recipe says boil. So there we go. We're good there. Da 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 da. Kidney beans. Let's give them a boil. And we'll put those on to boil now. So those are on the stove. Don't know if anybody's going to show up today. And if they don't, that's fine too, because I got to do what I'm doing. So let me get some things out of the way here. I don't need that cup. Don't need that. I'm just going to go grab some gloves. I'll be back in a second here. Of course, I say that. Nobody's here. Put that there. And if there's somebody showing up. Just making some chili. It's now 8:36 p.m. Pacific time. Want to get it going. Want to get it ready. Get some oil in here. There we go. Chili's a really straightforward meal, but can you tweak? Aaron Mall? Can you play music? No, can't play music, unfortunately. I guess I could have. I don't have a thing set up. Nathan Bernal, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Grayson Hawkins, hello. Something behind you, maybe. Your fave blondish. Greetings from Canada. Greetings from Canada here. I'm in Victoria, British Columbia. Wonton Master Boy. $100, $100, $100, $100. All right, let's see $100. What do we get for $100? So let me get this over here. We're in the kitchen. No way, same. You're not in my kitchen too, are you? I had somebody give me some onions. They didn't want their onions, so I need to make some chili. Make a sandwich. I'm making chili right now. We're going to get that together. These onions are looking, well, we'll see. I need 1, 2, 3. I think we'll do 4 of those. That ought to work. How's everybody doing tonight? What's happening? And where are we all located? Let's see here. Where the oregano at? It's on the shelf. It'll be coming out. Just want to watch orcas. Just went to watch orcas on a boat yesterday. Oh, did you guys see some? Mainstream 2K. No way. Yes way, man. Make sure that's empty. How you doing tonight? I'm gonna cry for a little bit here because I'm doing onions. A little bit crazy, but I wanted to continue on with my live streams. I've done a live stream every night this week, and usually I've been outside walking around, but tonight I actually needed to get this done. Needed to make a chili, so I thought didn't need to leave you behind, so I could chat here. Yes, it came quite close. Haha. Oh, nice. That's cool. Mainstream 2K, you got a rainstorm? Nice. And who we got? We got Jackson Keekins. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you again. And Christian Cox, nice to see you again as well. Welcome to the chat. Mainstream 2K, I started my 24-hour fast today, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So tomorrow is 0 calorie day. No good at all. Oh, no. No, and here I am cooking a bunch of calories. Actually, it'll work out to about 550 calories per, actually just under, or close to 550 calories per serving. Dak Dog 320, are you from Japan? Because I want to get in your Japan tees. Oh, that is a good one. I like that one. Christian Cox, you're doing good. Awesome. Mainstream 2K food. What, food porn? Your favorite Blondish. I subscribe. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody that's not subscribed, please make sure you do subscribe. It always helps the channel, helps us continue to have live streams and stuff like that. Mainstream 2K is laughing away. Dak Dog 320. I'm not racist. I have a colored TV. Well, there you go. That's a good way to be. It's like that old saying, somebody's like an equal opportunity. He hates everybody. Same sort of idea. What do we got? Hit that like button if you haven't. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Welcome to the chat. Thank you. Lucky Duck 99, LOL. Big Duke, you look like you eat corn the long way. Oh, Jesus. No, I don't. Maybe we could try it sometime. Just Dak Dog 320. Why don't black people go on cruises? Because they aren't falling for that again. Oh, careful. Let's see here. Hit that like button, everybody. Your fave blonde is these jokes are killing me. Yeah, we got a comedian in here. Cypheric Fan W, hello. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Dak Dog 320, birthday shout out to Dixie Normus. All right. Dixie Normus, have a great birthday. What else we got going on here? The chat's just flying here. My teenage Korean friend died yesterday, so young. Jesus. Cell F, welcome to the chat. Thanks for dropping by. If you haven't liked it, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. What do you call a cow plus calculator? Calculator. Mainstream 2K, my best friend Bendover is having a birthday. Happy birthday to Bendover. Dak Dog 320, this one didn't show for some reason. My wife gave, oh yeah. I'll leave that one for myself. That was hilarious. Happy birthday, Bendover. I've got, uh-oh, just a sec. I got the kidney beans boiling on the stove, set them to boil. So I made them from the dried ones instead of out of a can. So I tried that. That's the first time I'm doing that. Should be interesting. So apparently, and so far it's been true, if you don't, these onions are terrible. If you don't cut off that end, the root end of the onions, they don't make you cry. So for as long as you can keep it on there, you won't cry. Dak Dog 320. Okay, I got to spicy. Have a good night, my friend. Thanks, Dak Dog. I appreciate you jumping on here. Have a good night yourself. So let's get these peeled, and then we'll dice them where I'll be crying a little bit. Oh, I can feel this one's not doing well. Come on. Mainstream 2K, have you heard about the new rapper Big Penis? He's pretty dope. Oh, jeez. Nice, nice. We got jokes. We got comedians in the chat today. We are blessed, everybody. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need it to. It would be good to have something up here, big screen, showing me all the chat going by. Creepy guy at McDonald's. Yo, remember me? I sure do. I'm sorry I couldn't join your other streams. That's all right. That's all right. I've got lots of them, so it's just nice to see people every once in a while whenever they can show up. Farah Bodoin, Bodoin, something like that. Hawk Tour. Welcome, Farah. Thanks for coming to the chat. Mainstream 2K chat is booming. So far, so far. It's nice. It's nice when that happens. And it's good to be able to respond to it, too. Let's see here. Creepy guy at McDonald's. What you making? I'm making chili. I've got some ground chicken and turkey I'm going to try it with. I know. I'd prefer ground beef, but I happen to have some ground chicken and ground turkey that I need to do. I got some onions from a friend that didn't want them anymore. So it was time to put it together and make it. Let's see here. I don't want to think about tomorrow. No food at all for the whole day is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy, man. What's your favorite thing to do in Victoria? Your fave blondish. Hike, really. There's a lot of trails. Just a second. There are a ton of trails around here. Local ones and ones, you know, a little bit of a drive away from the city. Hold on, I got these kidney beans here boiling away on the stove. So I forgot what time I put them on. We'll say about 5 minutes ago since they started boiling. I'm going to boil them for about 20 more minutes, I think. Let me add a bit of water. Let's see here. Creepy guy McDonald's. I really like some good chili. Yeah, it is. It's a good thing to have. It's nice. And the chicken and turkeys, the ground chicken and turkey, that works all right. It's certainly a lot less calories than the beef. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, but it works well. I'd prefer like I said, prefer the beef, but it works. Good. Mainstream 2K chili is good. Texas Roadhouse chili is the best. I'd need a recipe for that. I want to get these onions away. Get that peeled crap off of here. So the good thing about this is you can save everything and then use it to make a soup stock afterwards. Let's get that in the freezer. You ever try Wendy's chili? Yeah, I used to have that a long time ago. I loved it. Nightly 357. You wrote, "It's my ass, please." Don't know what you mean by that. Welcome to the chat. And YouTube grabs things that it thinks is inappropriate and then says, I better check them out. I checked it out. Seems seems a little spicy, but we're making a spicy meal, eh? Mainstream 2K, welcome to the chat. Hey, what kind of response do you give that, right? Come on, garlic. Gotta make sure we got garlic in it. What do we got? We got 14 people here. That's nice to see. Better be able to get these open. Let's see here. Knife. There we go. Need a few cloves of this. Creepy guy McDonald. So how you doing? Doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah, you know what? More garlic, the better. Everybody loves garlic, right? Mainstream 2K. Some people say what's up. Others, it's my ass. I know. I know. It's interesting. It all works. It all works, man. As long as we learn the lingo, right? Caddis guy, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. And then we got Kitty Monarch. That is a beautiful view. Well, it's just the hedge outside. We got the mountain beyond it, but it's out of the kitchen here. Mainstream 2K, when you putting up your Halloween decorations? I don't know, man. I heard. See, I thought it was. I thought it was Halloween, but then I heard somebody say it wasn't Halloween. It's weird. It's weird. It's strange. I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe it should be soon. It's not Halloween. You're still angry about that. You're still angry. I went back to that short and I was almost gonna comment on that. I was tempted, but I thought, nah. He sounded a bit bitter still. So I left you alone. I didn't troll you. I wanted to, but I decided to be good about it. Let's see. These are looking. That's looking pretty old. You know what? Let's go with the new garlic. Caddis guy. Doing good, man. Saw you streaming and wanted to pop in. Wish I could stick around for the finished product, but on a short timeline. I love making chili. Might have mentioned that before. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's good stuff. It's depending on how you make it, it can be pretty nutritious, and it's filling and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for dropping by. And Mainstream 2K, bro, my stream went insane this morning. Mad viewers the entire time. That's awesome. So yeah, I was only on your stream for a little bit this morning. I dropped in. I was working, so I couldn't hang around. But I thought I would drop in and say hi. And so I'm glad that you're getting the people dropping in and enjoying your stream. You know what? I need to do the proper way of smashing the crap out of these suckers instead of wasting my time trying to peel these lightly. Love when my video game streams work out. Well, yeah, and it's what you wanted to do. So that's the way to do it. Do what you love, see what happens, and and maybe good things will happen. It sounds like good things are, well, they definitely happened for you this morning, so that's good. I'm happy for you. And I just like chatting to the people on here. All the viewers, everybody that comes in, it's kind of nice. Even the trolls. We get some trolls that drop in. It's all good. Ah, this little one's bugging me. Come here. Ooh. Oh, I just smacked the heck out of that. That's all right. Done. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, and that's kind of good. That's kind of good. We're gonna dice that up really well. Smash them. Get that anger out, man. Yeah. You ever put golden chanterelles in chili? That short you posted earlier got me excited. When is the earliest you found them? Yes, I have put the chanterelles in, and they're great. They work well with it. And the earliest I have found them is, probably September. I don't, like I said, well, I haven't been out this year looking for them, but they're not going to be there right now. Just like if we had a bit of rain, I'd probably pop up and check out a couple of the spots and see if they're poking out. I've heard people are finding them in July here, so it's possible, but very rare. Probably looking at September. October probably is the best time. October, November. Kitty Monarch. I didn't know that I'm supposed to keep garlic not in a fridge. Oh, is it supposed to be in the fridge? I don't know. I've always left it out. I could put it in the fridge if it belongs in the fridge. I guess it depends. I mean, it'd probably stay fresher longer if it were in the fridge. But I've always seen people leaving it out. Oh, glad those are done. Those took me forever. That's the longest time it's ever taken me to do that. Of course, I'm reading these chats as they come up here, and I've got these things boiling over here. I don't know. This is the first time I've done kidney beans from the dried. Normally I do the kidney beans out of one of the cans. But I thought try and getting the dried kidney beans because they're a little bit cheaper. They last longer. It's just something good to have on hand too. I'm gonna try make baked beans one of these times. Apparently that's navy beans that you make those with. So I've got those ready to go. Oh yeah. Get rid of those ones. Into the freezer. So there's that. What I want to do is get the onions, start crying. So we'll see that happening. We're gonna cry in a minute here, so let's go. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see that. Slice. Just make sure, see if anybody's chatting. I wish I had the knife skills like some of these top chefs, but just not yet. Come on. So if you do this, it's a little bit easier to dice them. Now we can just hold it together. Still got that root end on. So as soon as you cut that off, that's when it starts to ooze the stuff that makes you cry. For whatever reason, that holds it in. come back here. Check the chat. What are we doing? Creepy guy at McDonald's. Chili's one of my favorite foods. You lucky for me, it's 12 a.m. so I can make it right now. All right. Bodie Adams, welcome to the chat. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day there, Bodie. Just making some chili. I had to get this made. But sometimes you got the stuff out and you've been delaying it and not wanting to cook or anything. Well, I know I'm not going to want to cook tomorrow night. So tonight's the night. Tonight's the night that got nominated to do it. Oh, I knew these onions were going to be getting to me. They're getting to me already. Oh, I'm just a sensitive soul. Somebody's saying emotional stuff, man. Oh, man. Not my favorite. It'd be nice if I had somebody to hire out just to do this part. Oh. Actually, when I used to work at, restaurants and stuff like that, when we did food prep, we had dicers for some of the things like tomatoes and stuff like that. So you just cut them in half and then slam them through a dicer. A lot easier to do than manually cutting them. So maybe I should buy myself a dicer. Zolfi, good evening. Welcome to the chat. Zolfi, welcome back. Caddis guy, man, making chili and answering live chats makes you expert level at both in my books. I'll check out this vid tomorrow to make myself hungry. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Caddis guy. Appreciate you dropping by. How are you doing, brother? I'm doing well, Zolfi. Appreciate it. And Kitty Monarch, I saw somebody cutting onions with goggles on. Onion is the Christ of veggies. They are. Bodie Adams, jar of chili. Yeah, that would be easier, wouldn't it? Just get it in a jar rather than making it. But here we are. That's all right. I'm down through 2 onions. I just got these 2 more here. We'll get through them quickly here. It's worth it in the end. I kind of enjoy making my own chili now. It's certainly better than the stuff that you get in the can. I'll have to get Wendy's chili again to try that and compare it. Because Wendy's chili I used to think was pretty good. Although I haven't had it in years. I'll have to try it again sometime. Like I said, do a little comparison test. All right, one more onion to go. Oh, man. And David Solarzano, question is your happy place cooking? Actually, my happy place is probably anytime I'm outdoors. So hiking or hunting or fishing or just the big part is hiking. And even cooking outdoors. So sometimes I mix both. So I've done that. But this is all right. This is can be relaxing. It's nice to do that. Country Taco, what's up, man? Have a great evening. Hey, Country Taco, nice to see you back. How you doing today? Let me get that stirred up again. These are almost done. So these are the red kidney beans that we're going to put in. I think it said to boil them for, when I looked up, about half an hour or so. So they've been boiling away there, which I thought was good to get that done. Oh, the next thing I need to do is I need to get some oil on the. I need to get some oil in the pot where we're gonna cook up these onions and soon to be celery right after this. So I'm getting all the hard parts done here, slicing these onions, crying away. Boo-hoo-hoo. let's get that done. All right. Dice. Done. A little piece there. Done. So you want these dice because you don't necessarily want big chunks of onions in your chili. This is meant to be more of a flavoring for the chili rather than a big bite. So that is our onions. That's full of onions. It's like a lot. So that's going to go on in just a minute. Get rid of those. So what I'm going to do now is get a plate out of there, and we're going to go on with the celery. Just give me a second here. And your favorite blondish. Apparently, if you put bread in your mouth, you don't cry when you cut onions. Is that true? Or is it you're not able to complain about it because you got bread in your mouth? Maybe that's what it's all about. Let's see here. We need some celery. Let's get that off. 1, 2, 3. Those are big. That's handy. And we're also we'll put in a pepper as well. Red pepper, bell pepper. I like that. Your fave blondish. True, yeah. But I'll give it a try sometime. If I remember. I always, I'm game to try it whenever something like that comes up. Why not? It's harmless. And if it doesn't work, oh well. Oh, we got another block message. Hold on a second. View message. That guy can. That's nice that you went to the bathroom on the floor, Em. Welcome to the chat. So YouTube automatically moderates some of this stuff, so some of these messages get hidden automatically. There's nothing I'm doing. It's what YouTube decides to do. Since I'm a one-man show here, got YouTube doing a little bit of help on the moderation side. I mean, it's not terrible what was said, but it really doesn't. It's not totally part of the channel. Not totally part of the outdoors channel. So I'm fine with it. Fine with it moderating those types of things. The big thing about doing this when you're making your chilies, make sure you don't cut your fingers. Because if you do, you can't tell what's cut fingers and what's chili. Mainstream 2K says hi. Hello. We're into the celery cutting phase now, which is good, which means we're getting closer to mixing all this stuff, which is part of the favorite part of it. And then we'll get to see it come together. Just, like I said, make sure you don't cut your fingers because it sucks. All right, those are the main things. Those are the first things that we got to get done. So we got the plate of celery, like I said, the onions before, and garlic. The Trinity. Gotta have the Trinity. Big P Ness, the rapper has a new song out called Below Me. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's how you sneak that stuff in, guys. Right there. Follow Mainstream 2K's lead. He's slick. He knows how to sneak in some of these things. All right. Whew. Smelling garlicky. So I would say if you have a hot date, do the garlic after the date. Don't do it before, because you'll smell a little garlicky. What do we got here? Oh, that's still your message there from Mainstream 2K. All right, so we want to dice these. All right, chopped a little bit more. That's going to go in once we're up and cooking on the stove. Just about done all the food prep that we need to do here, which is nice. I think the last thing is going to be this pepper. Let me get all this stuff off my hands. And 15 likes on the video. Yeah, if you haven't already, please like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Even if you're just dropping in, subscribe so you can come and catch another one in the future. Again, next time I'll probably be outdoors checking out the sunset or something like that. We'll see. Maybe going for a walk and chat, or who knows. One of these times it's going to be downtown, because it's this is a touristy town here in Victoria. So maybe one time I'll go around and see some of the tourist sites. Yeah, let's go for 20 in the chat. That would be nice. To do that, we need to get start sharing. It's going well so far. I gotta check on these kidney beans. I think they're done. They say you're supposed to do them until they're soft. So let's see here. Let's bring one out. It's freaking hot. There's one. Put it back on. Let's see. No, we'll boil them a little bit longer. We'll keep boiling. You got to boil them on the stove separately, because apparently once you put them in the chili with the tomatoes and stuff like that, the acidity of the tomatoes will actually stop them from getting soft, which is a bit weird, but it's something that it does. Something that the acid does. Okay. Let's get that out of there. That's not supposed to be there. Over here. There's a bit in here that we need to cut out. There we go. How are we looking? We're looking good there, except for a bit there. Have you ever had chicken waffle sandwich? No. What if you review protein fries? Oh, that'd be just review any kind of food, eh? I think would be good. People like food, that's for sure. Okay, that's the last of the veg that needs to go there. Kitty Monarch. Maybe I had chili a few times in my life, so it's fun to watch while cleaning my own room here. Nice. I'm just going to turn this on. So we're actually ready to get the onions in here. I'll show you a little bit here. So we're steaming, we're smoking a little bit. I love that sound. So just get the onions in there, and like I said, we got the kidney beans over here. They're boiling away. So that's our start. Let me get the rest of the onions in there. The onions will cook down until a little bit translucent. And when it gets about that point, I'll add the celery and the garlic that we've diced up here. So now, while I wait for that, let's get the pepper diced. So it's just, there we go. Just simply slice it up like this. This is the last of the prep of the veggies. So then I can truly focus on, well, I still need to mix some stuff in, but focus on the chat a little bit more. Dice that up. There we go. Slice that as it was. Watch your fingers. Especially with these being red, you'll never know. You never know if it's the peppers or your fingers bleeding all over the place. That was actually a pretty big pepper. All right. And one more pass, dice it up. Peppers are diced. Simple. Have a good day, bro. I like turtles and you should too. Peace. Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate it, Mainstream 2K. Have a good night. It's getting late for you. It's 12:15 a.m. For me, it's only 9:15, so I got a little bit of time to go here. Chili will be done in probably half an hour, I think. So clean as you go. Stone is handy. Makes life easier. Try not to bang stuff as you're going along. So like I said, I think, oh, we need this because we're going to need to cut into the ground turkey and the ground chicken. And what's everybody else doing tonight? Is it just me that's cooking right now? All right, there's our red peppers. We're all set here. I'm just about ready to just let me stir this a second. So what are we going to do next? Oh, we'll get the labels off the cans. So what I like to do is I like to just get an old, I got this old steak knife here. This is like somebody gave this to me. I don't know if it was my parents or somebody else's parents, somebody's parents. Just use the old steak knife to tomato paste, open up that. And we're going to use diced tomatoes. So I always get these when they're on special, so it doesn't really matter the brands. They're all pretty much the same. Let's get that in there, get the label off. One of these times maybe I'll get actual tomatoes and dice them myself for the chili. That would really make it totally homemade. So I'm going to save the label because I'm going to write down the calories. Pretty sure it's going to come to about 550 per portion. Kitty Murdoch, I'm doing buckwheat with vegetables. 31st and less heat in Toronto means deep cleaning day. Diced tomatoes good when sodium is low. Yeah, what's the sodium on here? Tomatoes, tomato juice, salt, calcium chloride, that's basically salt, citric acid. What do I got? Crushed. I'm out of diced tomatoes. This is my last one of diced tomatoes. But yes, you're right. Low sodium because you don't need the sodium because we should be controlling that ourselves anyway. I prefer to put in my own salt. Kitty Mark, you doing buckwheat with vegetables right now? Is it what type of? So you're just cooking up the buckwheat and then you mix vegetables and that's the meal itself. Anything else in it? Any special oil or just olive oil? Assuming you're frying the vegetables, or you putting it in to boil or something like that. Mustard oil, really? Never heard of that. Oh. Crystal Light. So let's oh, I need a little bit more water in here. Just boiling away on these kidney beans. Turn it up. Let's get you here. So we're starting to get some browning action on these onions. So I'm pretty happy about that. I guess it doesn't totally need to be, well, we'll let them go just a little bit more, and then we're going to add our celery next. And then once we're done with that, we'll add the diced garlic. And then we'll start adding the tomatoes. The tomatoes and the tomato paste. Actually, no. Sorry, onions, celery, garlic. And then we're going to go with our ground meat, which one is chicken, one is turkey. I got the stuff, I think it's from, yeah, Walmart. It was on sale, so I grabbed it in the frozen section. I mean, frozen ground is frozen ground, so we'll try it. The thing that I found with the ground turkey and the ground chicken is that it's really sticky and nasty feeling on your hands. Oh, I was gonna say I got gloves out for it, but we're not making meatballs, so we don't have to worry about it. So I'll get rid of the gloves. I have made meatballs with them. They make great meatballs, but you want the gloves if you're going to be mixing them with your hands because it really sticks to you. It's worse than ground beef. Ground beef's a lot better tactile-wise on your hands. Luckily, it cooks up into like normal, like it was ground beef in there. All right, let's show you here. It's a little brown. They're a little losing a bit of their whiteness. Celery in. There we go. That's all the celery. Mix that in. Get that going for a minute. And then what we need to do, let me do this a second. I need to put some ground pepper. So in here, just ground pepper. We're going to do a tablespoon. There we go. Mix that in. Try not to stand right over it because the pepper will make you sneeze. Achoo! We'll get that going. And since we've got this in here, now's a good time to add our garlic right there. It's very difficult doing this one-handed, but it is what it is. There we go. Get our stuff to the edge. Done. That worked out okay. 1, 2 little pieces. Mix it up. And the reason we put the garlic in afterwards is we don't want to burn it. A little nasty if we were to burn it. And then make sure we stir our kidney beans. We're going to drain these afterwards too, before we actually put them in the chili. We want all that brown water gone. We're going to drain them and rinse them. So what I'm going to do now, let's put this down here. I'm going to cut open the meat and we're going to put the meat in here. So just give me a minute here, or not a minute, a couple seconds. So let's get this in here. Oh no, it didn't tear the way we wanted, so we'll squeeze it. There we go. Got a bit more in here. There we go. Not a big fan of the plastic, but on these tubes, but it is what it is, right? So there's one. Come on. I'm coming with the second one. Give me a second. Here's 2. See what I mean by it's like the consistency seems wrong. It is when we first put it in, but believe me, it'll plump up and it'll be just like regular ground beef. So give me a second here. Oh no. Drippy, drippy. Boom. All right. So now we want to mix this. Sorry, I had to clean up for a second there. So sort of just mix it in. Get it in, we'll let it get browned, and then we'll come back to it. So just give me a minute there. I gotta clean up. This got all, ooh. So I'm gonna clean that. So hold on a second. I hate when that happens. Okay. So let me rinse my hands. So I'll have to do a good Clorox scrub afterwards. Clean that stuff. So let's get this going. And what we'll do is use my belly a little bit. So there we go. So I'm going to mix that up. Once it's all browned, then I'll add the diced tomatoes and the tomato paste. So just give me a second here. We'll just, actually be nice if you saw me actually doing stuff, eh? Sort of, a lot kilter. It works. We're doing the Dutch tilt or whatever. It's a filming technique to make it suspenseful. Will he make a good chili? Will he not? Dum dum dum. I think it's going to be a good chili. I'm looking forward to it. Get that mixed up. All right, and it quiets down a little bit. Get some more water in here. So these have been going, well, what time is it now? Been doing this for an hour now. These have been on probably for 45 minutes. So let me do this. I think you can have them boiling for up to an hour. Well, basically till they're soft. but I think it said anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Just for the kidney beans. Like I said, it's new to me. You're supposed to do them until they're soft. Once they're soft, then you can put them in. You don't want to put them in with the tomatoes before they're soft, because the tomatoes will actually stop them from getting any softer. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let me show you this. So this here, that before wasn't looking like ground beef, it was looking like a squeeze tube stuff. It's actually, I said it would clump up and start looking like ground beef. It has the texture of it. It tastes really good. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well. So like I said, we want all brown. There's still some pink bits there, so that's got to be brown before we add anything else, or before we add the tomatoes into it. But it doesn't mean we can't add the spices. So some of the spices, let's get that going right now. Hold on a second here. What do I use? And then, yeah. Where is it? Let me get my spoon here. So now we want oregano. We're going to do a tablespoon of that. There we go. We're going to do another tablespoon of black pepper, ground black pepper. So that's 2 in here. We're going to do 2 full tablespoons of garlic powder. A little heaping, a little extra garlic never hurt anyone, right? Except if you're going on a date. There we go. Let me just mix that up. So I get this in here. Then we're going to be able to add the tomatoes. So let's show you what we're looking at right now. This is what we look like right now. It smells wonderful in here. So let me just put this over to the side here. Get my can opener. I'm going to open up. Oh, these need to be rinsed. It's fine. Ah. I do need to get a new can opener. This thing is dying. All right, so 1 can diced tomatoes. Make sure we got everything out of it. And that is 28 ounces. So that's one of the big cans, the double cans. Get our tomatoes in here. We'll mix them in a little bit. We're getting closer. Starting to look like chili. Starting to look like chili, isn't it? Getting closer. We've got a few more ingredients to get in here. So the next one that we're going to add, let me put this down again. So we've got to put in the tomato paste. So let me Mix that up a little bit. Little tomato paste in here, full can. Get it in there. That's just deliciousness. Come on, get off of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to rinse it out with water. So I start with half one of these cans full of water. Just sort of use it to rinse out the last bit of paste that's in here. Because there's still quite a bit of paste that gets stuck in there. There we go. And another half one of these cans of water, not cup. All right. Let's get that spooned off. Just give me a second here. Almost with you. Hold on. I'm coming back. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, we've got one person back here. Just gonna mix up this now. So this is get our tomato paste in there. And we got a few more ingredients to put in here. We got the kidney beans that are over there. We're gonna drain them. Get that mixed up. And then we have chili powder needs to go in there to give it that characteristic look and taste. So we want 1 tablespoon of chili powder. There we go. And then we want, you could put cumin in there, 1 tablespoon. I'm not this time. But what we need to do is we're gonna put in crushed chilies. So 1 tablespoon of red crushed chilies. So that's those right there. And we're also going to do parsley flakes. 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. 1, 2. We'll just stir that in. Make sure you mix it up well. Now this is looking like a real chili coming together here. Look at that. That looks fantastic so far. So this is our chili so far. We just got to put in a little bit of salt. We're going to put in the kidney beans and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. 5 dashes of that. Let's go with, oh, and our peppers. So here's our diced red pepper, bell pepper. Put that in. Get that mixed in there. That's good enough. We're going to be mixing some kidney beans in there. And then we want 2 teaspoons of salt. So there's about 1. There's 2. You can do less if you need to. I find that's about right. Depending on what else you put in here. If you put something too salty, like the tomatoes are too salty or something like that, you put in a little bit less. Get that mixed up well. And the final thing we're going to put in here is these kidney beans. Let's get those drained. So let's just drain a little bit. All that nasty sludge coming off them. So, oh, those are looking well done. We'll do a couple drains on these. Just to clear them out. They're almost good there, but let's do one more. One more drain. One more rinse. One more rinse. And then we'll put these in the chili. Looking good, looking good. Let's get these in the chili. Let's move this over here. Heat's off there. Let me grab this. You see that? Yeah. This actually seems more than a full can, but it said half a cup of dried is like a full 15-ounce can, and I was using 19-ounce cans before. There we go. All right, making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, we got 3 people here. We're just finishing up the chili. So we just got the boiled kidney beans that we're just adding to the chili. It is looking like a masterpiece. Just got to stir this in, mix them in. Then we got a nice big pot. This is a 4-quart pot. Here, 4.5 quart pot or something like that. Yeah, I think it's 4 liters, 4 full liters, 4, whichever one's bigger, I don't know. It's there. It makes more than enough. This will make me 7 portions of chili. So I'll probably have one tonight and then freeze the rest. And have it available for any time I need a meal to thaw out and enjoy. So yeah, look at that goodness. Delicious. So that was that, eh? Just got a little bit to rinse up because I've been cleaning as I go. It's not a huge deal. I've rinsed most of the stuff. It's just ready to go into the dishwasher. But yeah, I like it to go in fairly clean, just in case you need to grab it out and use it again. There's that. All right. So we got a few here. How's everybody doing? That's it for the actual cooking portion of it. We'll let it go on the stove there for a little bit longer, and then we'll portion it. So let me get this out of the way. That's perfect. We're gonna need this spoon again. I like how I asked how everybody's night's going, and then they all buggered off in the chat. All right, we got 2 now. We were booming along earlier today, but I guess it gets later for people. It's almost 10 o'clock here. 10 o'clock at night. Let me clean the counter. Yeah. It wasn't a sunset, but it's going to be spicy hot like the sunset was last night. Just got the last of the cleaning going. And then what I like to do is I store it in old food containers that I had. So we'll put them in like bucatini containers, cottage cheese, feta, you know, all the good stuff. So there's 6 containers because I know exactly what it's going to make. And then we're going to have 1 bowl for... Oh, I got the hiccups. 1 bowl for me now. So I'm looking at it now. So it's boiling up a little bit. It's warm in here now. We'll mix that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off. And there we go. So I think that's good. So once it cools down, do a spoon. It'll be 2 scoops each, and it'll be ready to go. So that was fun. That was exciting. All right. Got the apron on and everything. What is this? This is a Jamie Oliver. Got it. Got this as a gift at Christmas time because I was doing some cooking in the kitchen. Oh. What do we got there? Drog. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. How you doing? We're just making some chili here. Look at that. Got a big pot of chili going. You're good. Awesome. Good to hear. Like I said, just making some chili. I'm just waiting for it to... Oh, that's on low. Let me turn it off. I'm just going to wait for it to cool down. It looks tasty. It is. It's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down, and then I'm gonna portion it out, and I'll have some for dinner, and then the rest will go into the freezer for another day. I'll get about seven meals out of that. So it's good. It's relatively simple to make. Well, I've been live streaming now for an hour and 20 minutes, and that's what it took me. It took me a little bit longer because I was earlier on. The room was full. There was a lot of chat going on, so I was responding to the chat, making sure I was doing, keeping up with that. And yeah, so it's good. It's been a good way to have a live stream. That's for sure. And it's spilled some stuff on the stove. Yeah, it's productive, gets people to something to look at, something to talk about. What did you get up to today? I was just mostly work today, and then I had to get this cooked. I had to get this chili cooked today because tomorrow I want to be back out hiking and stuff. Maybe catch another sunset. Maybe see some deer, stuff like that. So I wouldn't have had time to do that because I get home about this time when I go and do the sunsets. So, which is 10 p.m. Pacific. So I'm not going to start the cooking at 10 p.m. Pacific. So it was good to get this done now. Christian Cox, I went to the beach and I went to my campsite fun room. The campsite fun room? What kind of games are in the fun room? I'm just mixing here. And Drog, the sunset in Vancouver was nice tonight. Super pink purple. Oh, I would have liked it. I would have loved it actually. But like I said, I need to get this done, and now it's done. So that's cool. Did you get down to the beach for that, or did you just watch it from town, or where did you see that at, Drog? And Christian Cox, there's Connect 4 football and pool. Oh, nice. That's perfect, eh? This is perfect. Drog just went out for a stroll. Oh, nice. Nice. That's the way to do it, eh? Nice little stroll at sunset. Message retracted. What did your message say, Christian? It got retracted. For whatever reason. Sorry, just going to the sink here. For whatever reason, I got a whole bunch of splatter on the stove here. I need it clean for when I portion this out. Ooh, that's hot. So we'll scrub that off. That's nice and clean. I was retyping what there was in the campsite fun room here for me. Oh, I see. I see. I just need to grab a pen. I like to I write down the ingredients of what I put in the chili, and then I work out the calories and stuff like that, and then I can mark it on the container so I know what's in there. And of course, they do ridiculous things like they say, this is 20 calories per 30 milliliters, yet it's 156 milliliters, so I have to do the calculation for it. So let's do that. So tomato paste, get that written down, and it's 30, so 156 divided by 30, all right, 5.2, and then there's 20 calories times 20, so 104 calories for that. And then these per half cup, 125, but it's actually 796, so 796 divided by 125, 6.3 times 20, so 127, we'll say 128. And who do we got in here? All right, so then I had 3 celery sticks, 1 bell pepper, 5 garlic cloves. Sorry, I'm just writing down the stuff here. I will be mentally with you in just a second. We'll say 2.5 onions. That was a little bit of oil. You got to remember, always remember your oil when you're doing tracking calories. Always. So oil was probably 80 calories, which is craziness. Just give me a second. I just come back here. YouTube is so fun for me to do. Oh, that's good. That's good. Have you done a bunch of stuff today? Chick. Turkey. This is the turkey. It is fun. It is fun. I enjoy doing it. There's so much we can do with it. It's great to bring people along with us. And sometimes it can be frustrating, but a lot of times it's very rewarding. We get to meet, especially in these live streams, some different and unique people. And sometimes you run into trolls, but that's all part of the game. And it's good. It gives you a chance to handle conflict and different people. All right. So 3 sticks of celery, I think they're, is it about 15 calories? 1 bell pepper, I think is 50 calories. 5 cloves of garlic is, we'll say 15. 3, we'll say that's like 30. And then the 2.5 onions, I just got to get some calories on the onions. Not sure what that is. Let's see here. 60. Okay. Okay. So it says there's 60 calories in an onion. I had 2.5, so 60, 60, 120, 150. That seems like a lot. That's okay. But the celery, it says there's less, so it says there's about 18. Oh, I put my calculator away too soon. Sorry about that. I know the calculations go boring real fast, but I'm done right after this. 104, 128, 18 plus 50 plus 15 plus 150 plus 80 plus 636 plus 863. 2,044 calories. That doesn't seem right. Let me do that again just in case. Yeah, divided by 7. I am missing something. I'm trying to think here. So tomato paste, diced tomatoes. Yep. Celery, bell pepper, garlic, onions, oil, chick, turkey. Onion, celery, garlic, ground pork. Yeah. We're good. We're good. $292 calories. Portion. I'm blown away how low in calories this is. It's 50 plus 15 plus 150 plus 80 plus 636 plus 863. $292 calories per portion. Ridiculous. All right. I'm going to say it's 300. Call it a game. It's not a lot of calories for a meal. So the last thing I want to do here is I'm going to portion it out, and then we're done. So I forgot the Worcestershire sauce. That's our final ingredient, Lea and Perrins. We'll put in about 10 dashes or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good enough. And then we'll mix it. And then, like I said, we're going to portion this out. We're going to have some of it. So let me just stir this up. Let me show you what we're stirring. This is the yummy chili. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Let's get this here. We're going to portion it out. I know just about everybody's left, it looks like. That's okay. That's what I expect. People come, people go. Time gets late. People got things to do. It's all good. So there's our things that we're portioning. Got one there. I will come back and check the messages in just a second here. So don't worry, I will be checking them. I just got to get some portioning going here. So the first thing, make sure you can see this. Yeah, one big scoop, one in every one of these. Big scoop. Big scoop happening. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I thought it was a little light on calories. We're missing the kidney beans. So I will just add those up. So this is going to be into the 300s for what this is for calories, which is what I was expecting. I think before I made this was like 375 calories per portion. Now that I remember. But let me check on that. Get an accurate number. I mean, these portions are pretty healthy too. Like you're not gonna be freaking out that you're hungry afterwards. Or sorry, you're not gonna be freaking out that you didn't get enough. Except for maybe this last one. Let's see here. Make sure everybody's got a fair share. A little bit in that one, a little bit more there. And then the rest is going to go on this last one here. So just give me a second. What do we got? We got any? This chili looks good. Uzman, welcome back to the chat. Thank you. I'm just portioning it out. Almost done. It's fantastic. So this big pot makes me 7 meals. They're not, it's not too bad. It's not too high in calories. It's pretty healthy. Let me show you. So I've got, like I said, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portions there. One here. And yeah, in the freezer to go for most of it. Oh, sorry, I'm just cleaning off some utensils here. Yeah, I'm really forgetful. Are ya? How's your day been going, Usman? Is it late at night for you? Need to get this cleaned now. Get some hot water in there. Good. What about you? Things are great. I just finished making the chili, so that was the big thing for tonight. Yeah, I didn't get out for a sunset walk like you've seen me before, but I got the chili done. So now I don't have to worry about it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I can get out for the sunset. 1 a.m. What time do you normally stay up till? Are you like a night owl? Because sometimes I'll find myself up till 1 a.m. too. And then have to get up real early in the morning. Which is not my favorite. I'd rather sleep in. And then when it comes time to the weekends, sometimes I'll think, oh great, I get to sleep in, and then I can't sleep in. Then I wake up. I'm like, what's going on? So it's yeah, everything went well here. I've just got the only other thing I got to do now, well, eat some of it and enjoy it, and put the other stuff in the freezer. Label it. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah. Do you got to get up early tomorrow? I mean, for me, I got to get up at, I don't know, 7:30. So not too early. But I'm never a morning person. No, you don't have to get up early. Awesome. Awesome. That's the way to be. All right, we are almost done. It's almost at the relaxation phase. Like I said, where we get to enjoy this chili. I got everything cleaned up here. Let me just make sure the outside of this is cleaned. Oh yeah. And then we're going to heat it up again to make sure that it doesn't rust. I'm going to stay all night today unless there's an emergency. Well, hopefully there's no emergencies. We don't want emergencies. Man, all right. So when I was cooking, I got stuff on the stove here. Luckily, it was just that little bit. It's done. I'll try my best. All right. That's all you can do, right? Just try your best. All right, that's clean. Ish. Beautiful part of cast iron. You just heat it up a little bit. Oh, get the crap off it. So we'll put that on high. That'll heat it up a little bit, and then we can get that out of the way. So I do need to add up some. So when I was working out the calories for this, I forgot the kidney beans. So I need to get the calories. Of course, it's on here. Quarter cup, 45 grams is 150 calories, so it's 300 calories. All right. So I got my calories for everything. All right. Super emojis. Like it. The next thing I need to do is do labels. Real exciting stuff. 2344 divided by 7. 334, so 335 calories. Per serving. It's not a whole lot of calories in that. I needed a few more calories in that. I need to get some food down. I can take this off now. We are done cooking. So, like I said, I'm just waiting for that to heat up. I'm going to put that away. Make sure I've got this out of the oven, because that's going to go in a hidey spot in the oven. You're the best streamer I've seen in years. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Uzman. I don't know if I'm the best, but if I'm the best to you, that's great. I try my best to try to do what I can, and it's just be conversational, chat with people. So that's what we're here for. Turn that off. So now the next thing is we're going to do is we're going to label. get some labels. Just tape, masking tape. Um, Chick, Turk. What are you gonna do next stream? I'm not sure yet. Probably, probably another sunset one tomorrow. I got to work in the day. Then I might do one sunset in the evening, and then on the weekend, I might try to do one where I'm hiking on one of the local mountains and give you the views from the mountains there. And then I'm not sure. I could do some. I got some products to test. I could test those while I'm filming a YouTube video, maybe. So have one camera streaming and then the other camera filming me actually doing the review that I need to do. What else? Any other ideas you got? Let me see here. Drug, what products? I've got some stoves. I've got some butane stoves. A couple of butane stoves that I can show off. I've got a Coleman oven that I need to take a look at. I've got an auger. So that's like a hand auger to drill holes into things. What else do I got? I've got a... Let me think here. Mainly outdoor stuff. Oh, I've got like this electric radio. So I got this radio here. It was made in the 90s. It's called a free play. They made it for during the AIDS epidemic. And it runs on hand power, solar power. So I thought I'd talk about it, a little bit about the history of it, and show it off. It's, like I said, it's from the 90s. It was really helpful in saving a lot of lives. So it was something interesting and something that I thought I would talk about. And then I've got a lantern, an old Coleman lantern that I got. I was up at my parents'. My mom bought me this one from a garage sale, so I thought I'd show that off. And then I'll have to check. Like yeah, it is pretty cool, and I like the history of it. I like the history of that radio and some of the stuff. So, it's just I get things and then I don't get around to reviewing them, but I've got a little bit of time this weekend. It's a long weekend here in Canada, as you know, Drog. And so yeah, I gotta film some of that stuff. Film some of the stuff for the channel. Because it is an outdoors channel, and part of that is some of the reviews. 31, 25. And sorry, I'm just writing labels right now. Just quickly here, so I can put this stuff away. Whoops, chili, yeah. Chick, Turk. Part of tonight's mission was, yeah, getting extra meals. It's always helpful. Usman, I'll be back. All right, Arnold, I'll be back. Chick. And Drog, do you have work tomorrow? You got to be somewhere tomorrow? Did I ask you that already? I might have. Sometimes with these streams, well, a lot of times with these streams you repeat yourself. But that's for the benefit of A, yourself, and B, sometimes everybody else in the stream. I'm just over here. I'm just over here. Don't worry. I haven't left. I have not left the stream. I'm just wiping off the rims here so I can seal this stuff up. Nah, nothing tomorrow. Nice. Nice. I'd like to have that. But that's all right. That's all right. I can make it through. There's one. There's 2 labels. Make sure we get it on the correct ones. One, 2. What are we doing? Feta? Porcini, mozzarella fresco, feta. Okay. So we got 2 fetas. I like to match the lids for some reason. I guess it doesn't really matter because they're all the same size, they're all the same type of container, but it just feels that better if you get the right lid on the right container. Bocconcini. One more label to make here. Chili, chick, turkey, really messy. Ooh, what happened? Oh, oh no, I got water on it. Got some water on the pen, that's okay. Just made it. One more, let's get the bocconcini. And then these are going in the freezer, man. And then we're done. We're done with food prep. All right, that was that. Let me get this out of the way. Careful. There we go. That on there. Bring my chili. I haven't even tried the chili yet that I just made. Very soon. Very soon. Let me get those in the freezer and then we're back here. So. One, 2. On my shoe. There's those. Move that up there. My freezer is getting very full. I've been prepping a lot of food lately. Gotta start eating it. Two, we're done. Last one in. Perfect. All right. Well, now that I've done all that, here's the chili. It's a little chilled off. It's looking good. Here goes. Hopefully it's good, eh? Mmm. Oh man, that's delicious. And it's spicy. Oh my god, that's good. That's good. And it's low on calories. Like this 335 calories per portion. I could have 2 of those tonight. That is fantastic. Man. Cheers to the chef. That was really good. If you guys were here, I'd let you have some. That's what I think would be cool is just having a nice little group out there sometime. Do a stream. People watching the stream. People come by, visit the stream. Email me some. I'll try, man. That is perfect. So it's kind of interesting. So I used ground turkey and ground chicken for this instead of ground beef. The difference in calories, if I made this with ground beef, the fat, I mean, it would taste a little bit, the chili attachment. I'll do it. A little spicy. Hopefully it gets through the spam filters. Yeah. Just make sure it's not catching spam or something like that. I'll try not to send you that. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so with the turkey and chicken, it's got the same texture as the ground beef. It's got it's not as much fat. So the ground beef does taste a slight bit better, but this is still delicious. But the difference is 200 calories. So 335 calories for a bowl of this. Right now, if I had done it with roast beef, it would be about 550 calories. So that's a big difference. Big difference in calories. I mean, I probably don't need to worry about, I don't need to worry about it on days that I'm hiking, and I've been hiking most days this week, so. That's crazy. Yeah, get ready for it to come through your email. That is fantastic. Man, I tried something. I picked up these things in Walmart. Let me show you. What was it? It's called. So it's got this crazy guy. Where is he? This is a pack of noodles. It comes in a 4-pack, so I've already had 2. It's called Ching's Hot Garlic Instant Noodles. And man, it is super hot. I mean, I was fine. I ate it. It's not the best. I wouldn't recommend getting this. But I thought I'd pick it up. It was like $1.88, and it's got 4 packs of noodles in it. Thought I would try it, and it's just the heat out of it is insane. So I got 2 left. I'll have to cook it up sometime. I think a lot of the heat. What is it? There's probably cayenne pepper. It's a bunch of cayenne pepper that they throw in it. Whereas in this chili, I used to put cayenne pepper in it, and then I stopped, and I've gone to the crushed chilies. I prefer them. Man, that's great. That's fantastic. I know it's me saying it about my own food, but pretty happy. Gotta keep making this more often, man. It's pretty healthy too. It just takes a little bit of prep time. We're 2 hours into this stream. I did it the whole stream. So I've got the 7 meals, they're packed. 6 are packed away. 7th here. Eating. Great use of time. Got a live stream in. Got to chat to a lot of people. It was wonderful. Anyway, it's just past 10:30. I think it's time. My phone's gonna die too, so I need to get that charged up. I'm on my phone here. I appreciate everybody coming tonight, and I hope to see you guys again on another live stream. Probably another one tomorrow night, and then, like I said, there'll be some this weekend and throughout the week next week. So start to do a regular thing here. All right, thanks, Christian. Good night to you as well. Good night, Drog. Good night, Uzman. And we'll catch you guys again. Thank you. Bye now. Take care.